Well, I got my new tack. It's not exactly 100% plug and play. For a second I thought they gave me the wrong one, but yeah, it works, see. And actually I have it jumpered over here into the instrument panel. The original one has these little clips. You see them right here. So what I got to do is basically unbolt this plate and push those bolts into those clips, and then we're cooking. And this comes off. These and it just gets bolted in there. So we'll get this done. Man. So man, I was pissed off for a second. I was like, holy shit, did they give me the wrong shit? I said, you know, usually now when you order on the web, you don't get a problem, but it looks like, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, shut it off. Yeah, we're cool. We're good. Well, the gauge is in there. I had to kind of do my own wiring and shit a little bit, but it's in there. That's a regular. Doesn't have the clock, but I don't give a shit about the clock. Just a clock and a radio over here. So anyway, works. Voltage gauge works. Fuel gauge works. Temperature gauge works. Still creeping up. Still cold. Oil pressure, speedometer, everything works. Brake lights are on because I got the emergency brake on. So everything works. All the lights work. Start doing the rust now. This is one thing I wanted to get this out of the way too before I started. Nice sunny day. Could have been doing it today, but we're gonna do this. This box came in a couple hours ago. It's the first time I actually had all these gauges working probably ever. So I think I always had a problem with the volt gauge, and then I had a problem with the temperature gauge, then I had a problem with the tack. So everything's working now. So, and the radio works and all other shit. So first time everything works on it, all the safety features, the horn and all that bullshit. So I'll start getting some of this rust, like this shit here. Probably gonna weld along here, pull this plastic out, put a plate here. Maybe I won't be able to weld that section on it this side, but then I'll go ahead and use not door glass, but that panel adhesive for one part of the weld. Weld this all in, 16 gauge. There's not a lot to do actually, so not a lot. Doors might be a bitch, but still, man, I'm happy about that, because sometimes when it's really noisy out, I like to be able to see what the tack is doing when I'm taking off on a hill and there's a lot of noise around me. I can see if I'm ready to stall out, if I'm keeping my RPMs up around like that when I'm taking off, you know. Can't hear the engine too good or something. So I'm happy with that. Everything's working.